In this video, we will study the absorption of drug after the administration by extravascular route. The route may be oral route, rectal route, or it may be an intramuscular route. But when the drug is administered by this route, the absorption is the prerequisite for its therapeutic activity. Means absorption is the important factor. So the different types of factors which are affecting on the absorption by extravascular route of drug administration already we have studied in the absorption chapter. Here the rate of absorption may be described by mathematically as a zero order or a first order kinetic process. So a large number of plasma concentration time profile can be described by one compartment model with the first order absorption and एलिमिनेशन. यानी कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ड्रग का जो प्लाज्मा टाइम कॉन्सेंट्रेशन प्रोफाइल है वो हमें वन कंपार्टमेंट मॉडल फर्स्ट ऑर्डर रेट से ही हम एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं. बट इन सर्टन केसेस व्हाट हैपन्स, अ जीरो ऑर्डर रेट प्रोसेस और जीरो ऑर्डर रेट कांस्टेंट कैन बी explained, well explained the administration of drug or the absorption of drug by extravascular route. So here a graph is given which shows the difference between the absorption of drug after extravascular administration by a zero order rate process and a first order rate process. So if you plot a graph ARA, that is amount of drug remain to be absorbed versus time, the two graph will be obtained. That is, one is the our regular plot, that is a Cartesian plot. Another one is the semi-logarithmic plot. First we will discuss about the only the drug which is absorbed after extravascular administration by zero order rate process. What happens if we think about its regular graph, that is ARA versus time? So it shows a linear rate and a linear rate of absorption. So it shows a linear graph which intercept with the this y. So why? Because in case of zero order rate process, so this zero order rate process is totally independent of the this factor, that is amount of drug remain to be absorbed. So if you think about its this semi-logarithmic graph, so it is not a linear. Here we can say it is a curvilinear. So it is ever increase with the gradient with the time. So this is about the zero order rate process. So in contrast or in opposite to this zero order rate process, if we think about this first order rate process, so it shows a curvilinear graph in case of regular, that is ARA versus time. Why? Because the rate of this process is totally depends upon this concentration of amount of drug remain to be absorbed. So it is a curvilinear and it is increased as the concentration of this ARA increased. So in case of semi-logarithmic plot, what happens? It is a linear relationship with the time. So this is log ARA versus time. So it is a linear relationship. Okay. So all these are the theoretical terms which are already studied. Okay. So after extravascular administration, the rate of change in the amount of drug in the body, that is dx by dt. So dx by dt is nothing but it is the rate of change of amount of drug in the body, is nothing but it is the difference between input, that is absorption, that is, and the output, that is elimination. So this absorption is explained by this term, that is dx EV, that is extravascular absorption by dt, dx EV by dt, and minus dx E. So this capital E shows elimination rate by dt. So dx by dt is nothing but it is the rate of change of amount of drug in the body is equal to rate of absorption minus rate of eliminations. So it is mathematically explained by dx by dt is equal to dx EV, that is extravascular absorption, by dt minus dx capital E, that is elimination, by dt. So next, so after the administration of drug by extravascular route, so if it follows a kinetics of one compartment model, the plasma concentration time profile is characterized by different phases. It consists of, that is plasma concentration time profile versus plasma concentration of the drug versus time. It consists of different terms, that is absorption phase, that is next one is the post absorption phase and elimination phase. So as we see in this graph, what happens during the absorption phase, this phase, okay, the initial phase, what happens, the rate of absorption is increased compared to the, or more compared to the this elimination phase. So it is given by dx EV by dt, that is absorption rate of drug is more compared to the elimination rate, that is dx E by dt. So after some times, after this absorption phase, what happens, this is Cmax achieved, that is peak plasma concentration. At this phase, what happens, absorption rate is equal to the elimination rate. So there is no change of any drug absorption, it is a zero absorption. So that is absorption rate is equal to the elimination rate. So this is at peak plasma concentration, the rate of absorption is equal to the rate of elimination, and the change in the amount of drug in the body is 0. dx EV by dt is equal to dx capital E by dt. Next phase, during the post absorption phase, what happens, there is some drug at a extravascular site which is still remain to be absorbed, and rate of elimination at this stage is greater compared to the rate of absorption site. So it is mathematically represented by dx EV by dt. It is nothing but the absorption phase is lesser compared to the dx E, that is elimination rate, by dt. So this is about the plasma drug concentration time profile of drug administered by extravascular route. So as per concern for the its zero order model, okay, so zero order open model is same as like that of we have studied in intravenous, that is one compartment intravenous infusion, that is zero order rate absorption, okay, same as like that of in case of extravascular route. Okay, so thank you. So this is the end of the pharmacokinetic chapter, totally the unit, third unit. Okay, thank you.